Hi guys, today I'm coming at you with a concealer review, and I actually had to film an intro just to say that this is honestly the best concealer for fair skin I've ever found. I'm sure it's a great concealer if you don't have fair skin, but it's just really hard to find a concealer light enough if you're this pale, and I found it. So this is a little bit of a spoiler of how the review goes, but today we're going to be reviewing the Cover FX Power Play Concealer. It looks like this. And I'm just going to show you like basically a quick demo of me putting it on and my initial thoughts, but it's pretty clear that I loved it. So yeah, if you're new here, please subscribe. My name is Samantha LaShance. You can follow me on Instagram if you want. It's lashance.sam. I'm just starting out. I have a ton of videos planned. I actually filmed this makeup look. So if you subscribe, you'll see that one coming soon. And yeah, let's get in the video and I hope you enjoy. Alright, so I'm very excited to try a new concealer. I've been using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Chantilly. Alright, so I'm very excited to try a new concealer. I've been using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Chantilly. I think it's in the shade Chantilly, or a light one. Forever, it's $37. I recently found that out. I thought it was $33, and for some reason those extra $4 has made all the difference in the world. So I'm out of concealer. Heart-shaped tape is just kind of orange on me because it still doesn't go super light. I think it's good for the skin kind of, but not good for under the eyes. So I really want to try a new concealer, which led me to seeing this. So this is the Cover FX Power Play Concealer. This is the packaging. Nice. I don't know. And then this is what it actually looks like. So I got this in the lightest shade besides actually going white. It's called End Fair 1. And what made me get this is it has 10 milliliters for, I think it was the same, I'll put in on the screen the price and how many milliliters is in this one and is in the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And I'm pretty sure they were the same price. So I was like, you know what, I'll just try it, and I looked at it and it was very light. So let's just get into it. Alright, so this is what the product looks like. It doesn't feel cheap. It's almost like I know it's not glass, but it feels, maybe it's, I don't really know, but it feels hard and expensive. Yeah, so I could have went down to a completely white shade if I wanted to, but I thought that's too much. And then this is what it looks like opening it. And this is the one, so it's kind of like a thick circular doe foot. And I think I'll highlight because I never highlight, so I'm going to go underneath my eyes. I don't know how much to put. I never highlight because the shade is never light enough for me, but this looks pretty light. It looks kind of yellow based. That's just me. So I could be wrong. I'm going to put a couple of dots down in the center of my nose. On my chin. On my chin I never do because it just looks cakey, so I shouldn't have done that, but that's my bad, not the concealer's fault. And that's how much I have on. I didn't have to dip in again to do it, so let's go to blending and see how this goes. Alrighty, let's blend. It doesn't look too cakey on my chin. I never do it on my chin because it just looks bad. Same with this area here, so let's start with that first. I feel like it's blending in. I'm wearing the Too Faced Born This Way foundation underneath, and I feel like it's blending in perfectly, which didn't happen with the NARS one. The nose, my nose gets really oily, so I'm not, if it ends up getting oily throughout the day, I'm gonna say that's just my nose. I think my nose is actually highlighted. It looks lighter. Okay, now for the eyes. It's really easy to blend, and I kind of took 2 minutes to take a thumbnail picture in between. Wow, it's really brightening. Thing is, my skin is just so fair that's really hard to find a concealer light enough that actually covers. Because like white concealers, they just highlight the area, and it highlights the fact that it's dark there at the same time. Wow. Look at the difference. I'll put a clip of me before I put the concealer on right now. Wow. if I like look up, I can't see the dark shadow at all. If I look a little bit down, I can still see it. But no concealer has ever completely covered my dark circles. Wow. It looks really good. Oh, this one covered it completely. It might just be the lighting difference when I look side to side, like my nose. Oh, I'm excited. This should last twice as long as the NARS one too, because there's twice the amount of product. It's not cakey. It's super lightweight. It brightens. It has high coverage for being super lightweight. I'm gonna put a little bit more and see if I can completely cover it. I've never been able to completely cover it. It's covered on this side, but not on this one. I honestly think this is the best concealer I've ever tried for fair skin. There might be better concealers, like people use a Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. It is orange on me, like straight up orange. It looks awful, it's way too dark. So maybe it would be my favorite concealer, the formula, if they had a lighter shade. But they don't. I'm just gonna bring it up on my eyelashes a bit, just because there's some extras. Wow, I love this. I honestly think even if you don't have fair skin, this is a great concealer. It's really lightweight. It works well under the eyes, because a lot of concealers work well on your face but don't work underneath your eye because they're too thick. It's not creasing at all because it's so lightweight. And I honestly think, like, if you have fair skin, this is probably the best concealer I've ever tried. Like, the NARS Radiant Creamy would crease here, and it's too dark, even the lightest shade. It looks good. Okay, now I'm just gonna set it with some powder. Oh, I'm excited. So I'm just using this Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. It's just white. It was $30. I think I bought this 2 years ago. And I never used it because it was so small and $30, but now I use it all the time. It actually hasn't run out. Probably 6 months of me using it. That's also surprising. Oh, this is drying though. Like immediately I feel like my face just went so dry. And another issue I have with concealers is after I set it, it always oxidizes. It goes dark right away, even if it is light. And this one isn't doing that. I'm gonna set the rest of my face with powder. This is like a quick review, sorry if you... I don't know how in depth I can go about this. Alright, so I'm just gonna go in with the Better Skin Superstay Maybelline powder. This is big powder brush. This doesn't really matter because it's just my foundation now. Wow. Honestly, this is the best concealer I've ever tried. And didn't go darker when I set it. And it looks flawless. Alright, I'm just gonna finish the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back to give you my final thoughts. And I'm gonna read the claims on the Sephora website of what this concealer is supposed to do, and I'll tell you whether or not it meant it. See you soon. Okay, so I just finished the rest of my makeup. It's kind of like a pinky fall look, and that'll be my next video, so if you subscribe, you'll see this one. Now I'm just gonna read like what it says on Sephora. So it is $36, so it's actually $1 cheaper than the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And actually I just found out they have a foundation, so I would definitely be down to try the foundation. So it says it's a long-wearing crease-proof concealer with a weightless full coverage, which I agree with, and then it says also provides next level pollution defense. I don't know what that means. Oh, it's vegan! I love that! Okay, so what it does. So it says this vegan full coverage concealer blurs imperfections with a naturally radiant finish while providing all-day crease-proof, transfer-proof, and color true wear, which I would agree it did not oxidize whatsoever. This weightless multi-use formula is available in 30 diverse shades, score, and make it ideal to conceal, contour, and highlight any skin tone. Oh, this would be a great contour because it's so weightless. Ooh, ideas. It says it is formulated without parabens, sulfates, or phthalates. It is vegan, cruelty-free, and clean beauty, which I love. I said in the haul that I want to get into clean beauty. This is probably the only thing on my face that is, but in the future. And yeah, so it was a really good, oh, there's a little code here. N-Fair. This is N is neutral, but I feel like my foundation was a little bit yellow, so it kind of turned a little bit yellow. And yeah, that's just my overall review. To be honest, I love this concealer. I probably won't even use Tarte Shape Tape again, which I know some people love completely full coverage. But it's cakey underneath the eyes. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, you want some more tips if you're super fair. Obviously, if you're not fair, I'd love to have you on this channel. It's just finding concealers and foundations are a little bit tough. Just like it is on the exact opposite range of the spectrum. I'm just so white, it's really hard. And of course, if you're very dark, it's also really hard, so I sympathize with you. And yeah, so if you want some makeup tips, some like vlogs, some chit chats, feel free to subscribe down below. I really hope you'll subscribe because I love making these videos and I have a ton, like 20 other videos planned, including this makeup look, which will be up next. And my Instagram is lashance.sam, which is kind of dead right now, but I'm just posting, like, as soon as I post a video, I put it up there. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you soon. Bye!